Ladies, we are here on the show tonight. I cannot believe this shit. So the live stream, it got lost. I'm sorry to the fans. I know I cannot believe it. 3 hours and 5 seconds are lost. 3 hours and 5 minutes are lost. I did not know how to save it the right way. The live stream is history, really. We will never ever see it again. I want to apologize to all the fans for Johnny. You were gonna watch it after you got home from work. The live stream, man. I don't know how to say it, man. I really apologize to you, man. You weren't gonna watch it anyways. It's 3 hours long, man. It's like a movie. It's like a Harry Potter movie. So I'm like, what about the casual fans that cannot watch the show tonight? I have to come here and put on a show. You know, it's not their fault that they could not make the show, and it's not their fault that I could not find a way to save the show and download it. So I have to come here now and make a show. They're running. I just cannot believe it. But anyways, I apologize. We'll talk about it soon. Let's get to the topic of the show. The Eagles. I talked about this in the show tonight on the 3-hour special that we will be airing. I'm going to talk about it at the end of the show about the future. Okay, so this is what I'm afraid of. Eagles. Everybody's saying who should be the starting quarterback for the first game, either Nick Foles or Carson Wentz. I think Carson Wentz should be, if he's healthy, and I think he's healthy. He's doing 11 on 11. He started doing a little bit of he's doing a little bit of 7 on 7. He started to do a little bit of 11 on 11. I'm just a little bit worried about Nick Foles starting. And you know Nick Foles, he just won us a Super Bowl. So you know he's going to play well. What do you do if Nick Foles starts playing well the first 3 to 5 games of the season? And then you start feeling this pressure. You start off, say, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Can you take Nick Foles out of there if you start 5-0? I don't think so. There's going to be a lot of pressure on this team if that were the case. Because you know this guy is capable. You know he's capable. You know, he had a season with us a few years ago where he threw 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. You saw what he did in the playoffs. You know, beat the shit out of Minnesota and then won the Super Bowl versus New England. The only 2 quarterbacks have beaten Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Nick Foles and Eli Manning. So what makes you think he doesn't get off to a hot start and gets us to a 5-0 start? And then what do you do if you're Doug Peterson with Carson Wentz? I'm like, oh, well then it's easy decision. See, just leave Nick Foles in there. I'm like, yeah, but let's think about this. Let's be smart. Talented-wise, who's the best quarterback between Foles and Wentz? To me, it is Wentz. It is Wentz. I'm afraid of the situation because I feel that if they put Foles in, and he's a very good quarterback and he's very capable of starting off to a 5-0 start or even 3-0, and there's going to be a lot of pressure to leave him in there even though Wentz is ready to go. And I feel like once we get to the playoffs, I don't even know it's so hard. I think Wentz, longevity-wise, he's going to be a better quarterback. I think Nick Foles is 29, Carson Wentz is 25, I think. So it's about a 5-year difference. He's more athletic. He's got a stronger arm than Foles. I just think you go with Wentz. I really do. I think he's ready to go. He's doing 7 on 7. He's doing a little bit of 11 on 11. You know, I just think you go with Wentz. Because you're going to have what Dallas had a few years ago when Tony Romo got hurt in the preseason. And then you had to start Prescott. He got off to, 10-1 start. And you just could never take him out of there. And to this day, I believe Tony Romo is a better quarterback than Prescott. A lot of people are going to laugh at me because Tony Romo ain't that good. But to me, he's at least better than Prescott. Prescott, we were having the conversation tonight on the live stream. We were struggling because we kept getting interrupted by other stuff. But when we were having that conversation, Ronald, Marty, we were having that conversation. You guys, Marty, you said, well, Prescott is a little bit more calm, cool, and collective. He is. And he might have better accuracy. But does he have the arm to throw it down the field? I believe to this day that the reason why both Des Bryant and Jason Witten are out of there is because Tony Romo's no longer there. And we saw pretty much as soon as Prescott started playing, Des Bryant's numbers started going down. Why? Because Prescott is not a throw it down the field 50 yards. He's a little 15-yard pass here, little 10-yard pass here, little 13-yard pass here. And Des Bryant wants to run the vertical route. That's what he did all his life with Tony Romo. That got taken away. That's why his numbers went down. Same thing with Jason Witten. I think if you see Jason Witten's numbers started going down with Prescott. I go into this, for the 10 years Tony Romo was there, mathematically going into week 17, they were always in it. Either they were already in the playoffs or they had to win in week 17. Now a lot of times he took a shit in that week 17 elimination game and he didn't come through. Prescott in only year 2 went into week 17 mathematically eliminated. Now, I could be wrong, but Tony Romo, to me, he was never out of it going into week 17. Either he was already in, or he had to win week 17. A lot of times he lost on week 17. But hey, Prescott already in year 2 went into week 17 mathematically eliminated. Tony Romo in 10 years never had that situation. What do you think that means? Tony Romo's a better quarterback. And I don't want the Eagles to go through that where they feel they have to get Foles in there. He gets off to a 3-0 start, 5-0 start, and they have to trade wins. In 5-7 years, you're regretting the decision. You know what I'm saying, ladies? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they start wins. But we'll see what happens. I look around, well, if he's healthy, I think he's healthy from what I hear. He's healthy. He's running. They're even having some plays where they have him, run a little bit, towards the, like shit, like a naked bootleg when they have, where they have you like go run to the left and then throwing it on the run. They're even putting him in motion, having him move around the pocket, So he's getting pretty close. He might, we'll see. Let's talk about the show. Where is the future of the live stream? Who liked the live stream? The future of the live stream is chicken. Okay, so Marty, Ronald, Fox 87. You all agree. You won the live stream Fridays at 2 Eastern. But then later on, and then later on, Chicken Legs came in the show because he was at the movies. Can you believe him? I'm just playing with you, Chicken Legs. He said, I'm sorry, I was at the movies. And he said, Chicken Legs is still part of the nerd community, unfortunately. And he said he cannot do it at Fridays at 2 Eastern because he is still at school. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure this stuff out, ladies. We're going to figure it out. It's the summertime right now, Chicken Legs. We just had a conversation. It feels weird talking to you like this because but anyways, Chicken Legs, I'm going to do it for now, the summer. We're going to do it at Fridays at 2 Eastern. We'll see what happens from there. We'll see, okay? But for now, tune in. Get your calendars ready, your timer, whatever. This Friday at 2 Eastern, at least for the summer. Once the fall starts, Chicken Legs becomes part of the nerd community again, we could make some adjustments on the show. But for now, Chicken Legs, you're a free man. The nerd community has not come to arrest you. Friday at 2 Eastern. Okay? Okay. So I want to thank everybody who joined me. Fox 87, Ronald, Fox 87, Ronald, Marty, Chicken Legs, and then we had 2 new people. We had this guy named Aka Gamer, who, you know, whatever, you know, we have we have him, and then we also had a very nice man, Ron. I forget what his last name is. He's from Houston. I forgot what his, Marty actually got a little bit jealous and left. I apologize to you, Marty. Also, he was Ronald unfortunately put on the bed. I don't know why they went to bed, and I mean, never mind. Anyways, oh shit. I think he meant the couch. Anyways, anyways, oh, and Ronald flips. Never mind, I cannot say that because his wife watches the show. Ronald flips houses. Anyway, I don't know what the anyways. Yeah, so check. Ronald took a shit. They had to leave. But I had a nice conversation with this man. I forget what your name is. Ron. What is your last name? Ron. We need you to get more activated on the show, sir. We need to activate you on the show more. So Ron, come on. I'm not pressuring you or anything, but I would like you to activate yourself more. Remember, Friday at 2 Eastern. Last thing before we release the show tonight. Instagram. Man, that's in a party. I'm asking them if there's personality. Okay, I think it's Carlos. Hold on. It's Carlos Esquinca. Okay? Chicken Legs, I think it's going to do the favorite to put it down below. Chicken Legs, you did it at the live stream. But guys like Fox 87, Marty, and Ronald have left. So do it again, please, Chicken Legs. Put it in the comment section. Put the Instagram down. You're smarter than me. I believe it's Carlos Esquinca. But put it in the I tried looking for you, Marty. I really did. Are you that? Don't tell me you're that guy wearing the wrestling mask, Marty. I might have seen Marty on Instagram wearing a wrestling mask. I'm not sure though. Anyways. And if you have an Instagram, comment in the comment section. I might start doing more stuff there on Instagram. But until the next time, I am the man that runs the place. I am CE. And I'm the greatest man to ever live. I thank everybody. I want to thank everybody. Fox 87. Fox 87! Who won the game? The White Sox! Anyways, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. It really means a lot. Thank you. I will see you later.